rather have ghosts or roaches in your house? How to make money.
Damn.
When the waiter asks if that's enough parmesan. Cooking. Or you drink white liquid from cows. I drink white liquid from men. We are not the same. One day you're young and the next you're going to the grocery store just to get a little mental health break. Me taking a break from the internet on my computer to check out the internet on my phone.
But
8 hours of gaming. 1 hour of online school. When you use your demons to your advantage. I'm in my prime.
Please give me that superpower.
Chuckles. I'm in danger. Dad programmers be like. Control C.
hello?
Control V.
Nothing.
You have a phone in your hand.
I know, I've been very busy with work. Especially today. I agreed to take someone's morning shift. And I have a later shift after that. Yeah, first time pulling a fucking double shift in my life.
Hey,
What?
you see that shit, it'll be worth it.
Yeah, even on top of that, the guy's paying me $75 just to take his shift. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can't turn that down. But yeah, get this, I'm so pissed off. That's also kind of why I haven't called you throughout the week, because I'm so pissed off.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, get this, I was going as Alistair for Halloween, right? So, apparently the costume I ordered, the person contacted me and said, oh, sorry, we didn't have a tracking number, but it still should be coming. So I'm like, okay, that should be fine. A week later, like, too late to even order another one, they say, oh, yeah, unfortunately we lost it in transit, so we refunded your money. I'm like, no, this is a no. I want this costume. You find that fucking costume. Like, this is not my fault. This is not my fault you forgot to put a tracking number on that. This is on you. Either A, you send the fucking costume, or B, you send the fucking costume with and give me my money back as compensation for your fuck up. So yeah, you find out that they fucked up and said, oh yeah, you're not getting your costume, and now I'm scrambling to even come close to creating his costume. So I literally have to, at this point, I might have to go buy a fucking tuxedo just to even come close to what he wears. And I'm like, I don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a costume that I don't have, that I'm just going to wear for one fucking night.
See, this is when you're supposed to plan a month in advance.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I had it planned a month in advance. I was earning the cash. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Again, like I said, I was planning on ordering it a month in advance, but then I had to pay off my car loans and a bunch of other crap. So then I had to work overtime just to even get close to paying off the car loans plus getting the costume. So by the time I got enough for the costume and still had enough to pay off my car loans, it was already the middle of October. Like, I was so pissed off. I'm like, the perks of buying a new car comes first. So yeah. So basically I have over like $500 in my room right now towards the costume. Plus like 200 something in my account for my car. Like, I'm so pissed off that they did this to me. I know. But yeah, luckily Sarah's been helping me trying to find something trying to find some things that can help, you know. I even with my grandfather, me and him also are starting to make Alistair's cane, or at least his microphone, out of wood. Like, me and him are like working around the clock to forge his microphone. Yeah. We've literally just finished getting the staff, and we're now gonna shape it to the microphone and everything. It's gonna look so awesome.
That's dope.
I know.
If I was a guy in shape earlier, I was crazy.
Yeah.
Shake my head. I can't shake my head for no costume.
Damn. But,
I love that dude. But the shape of
yeah. I'm still really ticked off about it. And to top it all off, I find out that this weekend I took Saturday off to go to Valley Scare, only to find out that, oh yeah, the tickets are sold out. And I'm like, and I literally looked at my mom and said, the fuck you mean the tickets are sold out? It's fucking Valley Fair. Tickets don't sell out. They're like, well, unfortunately due to COVID. I'm like, fuck COVID. I'm like, fuck that. I made plans. And unfortunately, I couldn't go in. Fortunately, I can't go to Valley Scare now, so I had to buy tickets for next weekend. Like, so much shit has just gone downhill in just a week. And I'm so pissed off about it. I can't get my costume. I have to work my ass off to get the costume so I can go buy something equivalent to it. So but the good news is that since I don't have anything going on Saturday anymore, I'm basically going to go to the many different malls and try and create Alistair's look. So basically I just call it a happy accident. That's at least what I'm chalking it up to, a happy accident.
Alright, so that expands my question. So you haven't worked on any of those?
You're kind of cutting out there.
You're sitting on my lap.
Oh.
I said that answers my question. I asked you earlier, have you started working with like outfits? Any outfits?
Yeah. Yeah. Even worse, I've been talking with Sarah. She's already had 3 interviews and she's botched all the interviews. I'm like, what the hell are you telling them? And she's like, I don't remember. Due to my anxiety, I don't remember exactly what I say in the interviews. I'm like, that's not good. Like, that's not good, bud. Like, you need to remember. Because, and basically what I've chalked it up to is she's saying, oh yeah, I can work the weekdays, but on the weekends I'm full. And I'm like, Sarah, you don't say that. You have to start out as, yes, you are available any day of the week, and then when you start working, that's when you get your schedule down for them.
It sounds like y'all need to work down here.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, too. Then that's the worst part. I guarantee you, if I had enough money, I'd move right now down to Arizona, but then I can't really move and put a mortgage on a house if Sarah can't even get a job to begin with.
Hold up. You know when you move, you don't have to get a house. You have to start off small. Because one, when you put a mortgage on a house, if you get a house, you gotta remember, if anything breaks that house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
so like if the water heater breaks, you pay for it.
Fuck.
If the roof get a hole in it, you pay for it.
Fuck.
If the house is flooded, and this is if you even have insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Insurance.
Yeah. I never thought of that. It kind of crossed my mind. Yeah, what's even worse... Go ahead.
Why do you think I live in an apartment?
That makes sense.
You have to start out small before you even get a house. You have to jump into a house, you'll be riddled with debt. And on top of that, it's not just the mortgage, it's also the fucking garbage fees, because garbage is separate from everything.
Mm-hmm.
Electric is separate, water is separate.
Yeah.
If they have
Damn.
groundskeeping in the area, you gotta pay for the groundskeeping.
Motherfucker. God damn. The perks of just... perks of just perks of an adult, basically. Crippling debt for life unless you are a millionaire.
Exactly.
But yeah, it's not really helping that basically at this point, Sarah has so much money that she does not have, is that she can't even buy food for Apollo at this point. Like, I've literally offered her at this point, like, if you physically need money for Apollo, I will give you the money for Apollo, but I'm not gonna do it forever.
Well, you said she has so much money?
No, she has hardly any money to take care of Apollo at this point. Like, it's gotten so bad that her mom calls me in the middle of work to bitch and complain to me that you need to get Sarah to give me money. I'm like, I'm not her fucking parents. I straight up told her parents, I'm not her fucking parent. If you want her to do something, that's not on me. I can suggest shit to her, but other than that, it's not my fucking responsibility to tell her to get a life. Like, I'm sorry to say this to you. I don't fucking care. You can tell, like, exactly what you want me to do. The only logical explanation I can do is domestic abuse. That's the best I can do. And I am not all about that. Exactly. Like, they're telling me to do something, I'm like, and I would literally tell them, the best I can do is domestic abuse. It's like, not my fault. It's not my fault if she comes home crying that Chris beat me up to get a job. I know. That's what I'm saying. That's how pissed off I am. Just right now at everything. Like, I'm just pissed off at everything. Like, I am now just not even caring anymore. Like, my entire filter is no longer even close to filtering. It's just straight facts at this point. What?
I was trying to say earlier, though, like, yeah, down here, you can choose to work. It's a right to work study, so if you're only available such and such, and, you know, days because of this and that, it's gotta make it good, though, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I said I only can work 4 days a week, overnight. You know what she did?
What?
My job, 4 days a week, overnights, period.
Nice.
A straight 24 to 36 hours a week.
Dang. Sounds nice.
Yeah. That's like 2 G's a month.
Yeah.
But other than that, though, like,
What's even worse, though, is that I've been so busy. Like, I have so much saved footage that I need to make into videos, but at the same time, I'm like, Sarah's supposed to be my editor, and she's already, like, 15 videos behind. She's still working on one of my videos that she had back in, like, September. I'm like, Sarah, I'm literally telling her, Sarah, you have You literally have nothing to do. You're not looking for a job, and yet you have all this time to be editing a video for me. And like I told her, I'll pay you money if you edit my video. Like, I've straight up told her, you can earn cash if you edit my videos. And what does she do? She's like, oh, I just don't feel like editing right now. I'm like, Sarah, it's free money that I'm giving you. If somebody offered me, like, $200 right now to make a video by next week, I'd be like, fuck my job, I'm getting that $200. I'll literally call in sick just to make that video for that one person. Like, Sarah, that's free fucking cash. I'm offering you, like, $20 depending on how many videos you push out. Like, they don't even have to be good quality. I just want a video. Like, I'm so far behind. Like, I'm contemplating just putting together a bunch of all the videos together and just uploading it. Like, making a montage of just my gameplay. And that's terrible that's terrible footage. And even then, I don't have time to do that because I'm so busy. Like, seriously, I know, like, seriously, more people just keep asking me to take their shifts. I'm like, screw it, I need the money, I'll take your fucking shift.
Yeah, you need to get away.
Trust me,
Honestly, need to vacate.
I know. And that's what makes it even worse, is that Halloween was supposed to be my vacay. I was supposed to have fun, but then all of a sudden they're all like, oh yeah, we need everybody to work on Halloween because last year we got swamped. I'm like, so yeah, literally my Halloween's ruined, and I was just gonna make fun. I was gonna have a little fun and, you know, wear my costume to work. They allowed us to do that, but then in the end it's like, oh yeah, you don't even get your costume. I'm like, great. So that one person has literally just ruined my entire month. Because they fucked up. I'm like, if this is your job if this is how you make income by selling things on Amazon, you fucking suck at it. Like, how in the hell do you fuck up? If your job is to ship shit, how the hell do you fuck that up? That's like my one major question, is that they fucked it up, and I've always seen those ads on YouTube being like, oh yeah, if you want to earn millions by selling shit on Amazon, do this. I'm like, if this is your fucking job, you clearly suck at it, and you should go back to fucking retail.
Oh, man.
Cause you single-handedly, in one email, ruined my entire month. Like,
The way I'm hearing it is, you worked your ass off, you got told you could wear your costume, you're still working your ass off, a lot of bullshit been happening with Sarah parents, Sarah. You're behind on videos, and to top it all off, that one dude texts you saying, I'm sorry that I fucked up, but I lost your shit.
exactly. Like, literally, this entire month has been ruined. And what's even worse, Jaquay, October is my favorite month due to the fact that I could wear my costume all month and no one would give a shit. Like, I physically love wearing costumes. And the 1 year where I don't get to wear my costume that I worked my ass off to get, can you imagine how mad I am now? Like, yesterday, I was physically wanting to beat the shit out of someone. That's how mad I was. Like, straight up, just see a random person on the street and jump them and start beating the shit out of them. That's how mad I was. And I was scared. Like, I don't want to do that, because I don't want to go to jail. But this...
I'm sorry, my parents didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was too good to reason.
What?
I said, I was like, sir, wait for me to put a bill. Bye.
Exactly.
It's alright, Chris. There's always... Think of it this way. You know, this 1 month fucked up because you did, because you, look at, you have a whole
Mm-hmm.
How that's not.
That's pretty good. And to be honest, I'm just gonna order it again. Like, they refunded my money, but I'm like, no, just send it. I don't care. Keep the money, just send it. I don't care when it gets here. I'll just go as it next year.
Yep, and just plan everything out
Exactly.
in advance. I have missing y'all. I wish you could fucking find me. He fucking contacted me once now. Yeah,
I know. Like, even Trey's been busy. He hasn't even contacted Ethan.
oh, yeah, speaking of Ethan, he hit me.
Dang.
That's funny. You need an actual vacated time.
I know.
You need to leave. You need to go somewhere different. You know.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm just really focused right now. I'm in a game of Night Fort.
I know, I seen your freaking live stream.
Ooh, hello.
I forgot, it's winter again. All this stuff come back.
Yeah.
Might as well be one of them, but no, snow shit.
Mm-hmm.
I need to visit Minnesota though.
Yeah, but I've never heard. Funny thing is, everybody who comes to Minnesota, like, oh, I hate the snow. Oh, I'll never miss it. And then there's you, who went to Minnesota, like, bro, I miss the snow.
But you already know how I live.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Cold. I love snow. I love going out.
You'll sleep in the cold. You'd sleep in the snow. Dang.
That would be nice. I'll get a big league. That's what I should have done. You know what we should have did? I just got. You know those ice cube makers?
Yeah. Yeah.
You take so during winter, we take that, we'll get a bunch of snow, put it on top of the balcony, and start putting a giant snow wall. And so that way you feel like it's no snow. Don't get actually stored really quickly out of that.
Dang, that's smart.
Basically put a little box, basically I got those in the freezer and put it outside.
Meh.
I don't got Fortnite. I can't. I only got South Park
And Call of Duty. Yeah. And besides, we wouldn't even be able to play. In about an hour, I gotta start getting ready for work, go take a shower, and a bunch of other shit.
What?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm taking a double shift today. The person in the morning couldn't make it in because he's sick.
No, I know that, but I'm like, I thought your shift was later in the day.
Sadly, it is. That's the thing. Yeah, it is. But it is later in the day. But yeah, now I'm basically taking 2 shifts. I'm even concerned how this is going to work. I'm like, okay, so basically I have to take 2 shifts, but how is this going to technically work? Because one, I have to not only go in early. Does that mean they're gonna let me leave early and then come back at 4?
What time is that new shit ending?
Basically it's ending at rush. So basically whenever the rush of people ordering food stops, that's when I leave.
So, say like 3 o'clock?
Yeah, most likely 3 o'clock.
Then they'll probably just send you on break for an hour.
Yeah, most likely. Like, the guy even told me, like, yeah, I should call the manager to see if this will work. And I'm like, worst part is, I don't know the manager's number. I don't have the manager's number saved. We all communicate. Like, this is the only job where everybody communicates through a group text chat. I'm like, this is so unprofessional. I'm like, how does this even okay? Is my question. What? It's not? Yeah. Like, that's what's even funnier is that this is the first ever, like, manager who actually made it. Like, he thought it was easier, and I'm like, for like, the manager that owns the store, that's kind of weird. Like, I have never heard a manager being so unprofessional in that way.
I don't know. I'd rather do email or personal text.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm honestly still, like, so concerned how this is going to work. Because basically, I have to go in at 11, work all day. I'm basically going to be, like, the only driver in the morning. Then switch it out to where then I have to come back around 4. So basically, I'm going to take an hour break at 4, and I'm like, well, what the hell am I supposed to do for an hour? At that point, I'm probably just going to sit in the car and be like, you know what, screw this. Fuck going on break. I'll be like, fuck it, I'll work. Like, I don't have anything going on.
Take a nap.
That's the problem. If I take a nap, I probably won't wake up from the nap. And I'm like, fuck that. I'll be like, fuck it, I'll keep working. And they're like, well, you technically can. I'm like, well, technically, what am I supposed to do then? Because I have nothing going on. If...
Now, tell them don't wake you up in the hour.
But yet, it's like I still have the frickin', the frickin' sign on, the frickin' Domino's sign on top of my car. Somebody walks by, like, knocks on my window. Hey, get back to work, you lazy shit. I'm like, fuck you, I'm on break. It's like, you can't speak to me like that. I'm like, fuck you, I'm on break. I can speak to you any fucking way I want. I'm pretty sure I would be that petty. Be like, hey, if somebody literally knocks on my window, is like, hey, you can't be sleeping. You're working right. You're on the clock. I'm like, no, I'm off the clock. I'm on break. It's like, it's like, no, you can't. Well, then you can't be here. It's like, fuck you. I can be wherever the fuck I want to be. God damn it, Yin Yin, shut up. That's the one part I'm probably gonna hate when I come down to hang out with you. It's like, all I'm gonna hear is meow, 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 meow.
It's getting close to the end of the month, that's why. Only a week.
Again, fuck.
Remember, she goes in the heat at the end of one month and the beginning of another, and that's a month.
Mm. Damn it. Damn it, it's over.
Yeah, though. Like I said, you do need it's just because you can go other places, so I'm assuming you're not
Trust me. Trust me, I'd love a vacation, but the problem is I can't really afford it right now. Like, that's even funnier. Like, I would love a fucking vacation. Like, I would physically love a vacation right now, but at the same time, I'm more concerned about... The thing is, I want to buy a new TV. I saw a new TV that would make my PlayStation games just so amazing. Like, it's a 4K TV. I'm like, I want to experience a 4K on my PlayStation. Like, that's the only reason why I'm, like, working my ass off, is because I want that TV. But the only problem is, the 4K TV I want is, like, is literally fucking $1,000. I'm like, I don't care, I will work. And that's the thing, the way I see it, is that once I get it, I will have so much dopamine in my system, or like dopamine in my system that will go off to be like, oh. Like, that'll basically be the equivalent to a vacation. I want to order a 4K television. I mean, but yeah, unlike you have a wall that you can put the projector on. Unfortunately, I don't. Remember, I'm living in a tiny-ass room in the basement. So basically, a projector on my wall. I don't even have a big enough wall for the projector.
That's why you get rid of it, bro.
But at the same time, also what I'm saying is, I don't even have room for the projector. That's what's even funnier. Yeah, and that's the thing. Eventually, my family said they will start building that wall to expand my room, but I'm like, well, at this point, I want to expand it myself. Like, at this point, I just want to buy wood and construct my own wall.
Wait, what wall? You talking about the basement door?
Yeah, basically, they're gonna give me my own personal door and stuff, and build a wall that will extend my room to give me, like, my own little YouTube area. Which then also brings me back to my other part, is that I can't really be a YouTuber if I can't fucking make videos.
Hold on. Before we get to that, so are they giving you the laundry room, or are they cutting that off from?
They're basically cutting that off.
So, alright, so they're going to build a wall with the door, but it's going to be like an L shape, still have a way to the laundry room.
Yep.
Alright. So they're giving you the majority of the basement.
Yeah.
Anything to put like a stove and stuff with it? Nah, just get electric stove actually.
Yeah, that's the thing. They even told my mom, I was even talking to my mom about it, and they're like, no, you can't get that until you clean your room. I'm like, I can't, well, here's my rebuttal. I can't clean my room if I don't have the room to clean it.
Hold on. You should have said, how about we get to that once my main wall
I just killed Carnage.
If I was you, I would extend the room and then make an open, make it go, you know, that kind of mini living room slash kitchen. And have it like a little section for your game area. Fully walled off, like have a half wall to put you away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
My bad for cutting you off. They're there. I'm just like, there's also, you gotta think, walling off that section and that, and they're doing construction. Why not talk them in for some extra stuff that can benefit you more?
Exactly.
You want more,
Exactly.
you
That's
want more room, right?
yeah. But basically, my mom's rebuttal to that is, well, if you want room, help me clean up the upstairs bedroom. I'm like, again, we're kind of at a standstill here. All the stuff in my room, all the stuff in my old room upstairs is the stuff that I want to bring down here, but I can't bring it down here until the wall is created so I can move some shit. Like, she wants me to clean up the upstairs room. She's like, well, just put it in boxes. And then my rebuttal, well, where do we put the boxes then?
Here's your rebuttal. How about put it in totes and vacuum bags? And here's the answer. Store it in the corner near the washer and dryer until that fucking wall.
That makes sense.
How's that?
That makes sense. Yeah. And also to top it all off. I'm just like exhausted from working so much I don't get to wake up and do this stuff. It's like my mom comes down like, hey, you gonna get up and help me? I'm like, just out. I'm like,
I know. Do you drink coffee?
No, I hate the smell of it and I hate the taste of it. I actually tried coffee. I'm like, ooh, that is not for me.
Have you tried caffeine gum?
No.
Try caffeine gum.
Yeah, I guess I could find it somewhere. There's just so much going on, and then to top it all off, Ethan constantly calls me during work and is like, yo, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm working. He's like, okay, fine. Like, literally yesterday, he called me in the middle of work and was like, yo, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm working. He's like, fine. Like, in like the such angriest way, like, fine. I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I have to make money, shithead.
See, that's the thing. You want to make money, and so you pick up shits and that. I want to make money, but I was choosing how I want to make it. He just wanted to spend money.
Yeah, and what's even funnier though is that Ethan is that guy who will always call in sick to work when he's not sick, just so he can do stuff that he wants to do. And then there's me. I'm the person who will literally, if I'm sick, I will still go into work because I need the money. And even worse, my family is like, oh, it's just a cold, just go into work. It's not that bad. Like, I could probably be dying, have an illness that will probably be killing me, and my family would be like, ah, it's just a cold, go into work. I could guarantee my family would be that way. Because my mother's all like, oh, if you can't, you can work. If you're sick, until you actually physically can't do anything, you have to work. Like, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't doubt it. I'd get COVID and my mom would be like, ah, go to work, it's just a cold. Like, could you, like... Exactly, that's the funny thing even there. Like, I'd go to work, they're like, dude, you have COVID, you need to go home. I'm like, no, I can't. My family won't let me go home. Like, I'm pretty sure my mom would lock me out of the house. until I finish work. Then she'll let me in.
Damn.
It's like, well, what do you want me to fucking do? I know, I really need to reconnect with my friends and everything, but at the same time, like, I don't want to reconnect with them because I'd rather the way I want to reconnect with them is going out to movies, you know, meeting them in their home state, you know, getting to explore their home style and shit. No. But no, I can't do that unless I have money.
I know.
It's like, I would love to just come down and hang out with you, but then it's like, I can't. I need to work to get cash.
I know. Hold on. You can't really visit my home state. You meet my present state.
And I'm not gonna lie, if Ethan's actually trying to talk to you again and add you and talk to you again, I'd be like, fuck it, I'd come down to your state and then, you know, rent a car and then we just all go up to him and hang out with him. Some days I just wish I would invent something that could just make me immediately rich, but no, it's all like, oh, you want to be rich? Too bad.
Here's a trick about, so like when you're working, don't think about working. Just forget about it until you need it. Don't worry about it. You work the money, run after it, let the money flow instead of run after it. You know what I'm saying?
Kinda.
So basically, you know you're working, we're gonna be loud, but no thing, no other stuff, working, and then have like my paychecks is they in the back and you need it, like you get a $1 But back to that conversation. We'll go visit him in Texas.
Probably, yeah.
I wouldn't know yet. I honestly don't know that either.
I don't blame you.
Besides, he still knows my number. If he forgot it after I put this was 2014. I mean, this one out of this. And if he really forgot it, I really suppose.
Oh.
Hopefully escape.
Hmm?
The winter is cold at night, but not as cold as Minnesota,
Yeah.
and the day is nice. What's the one thing you want to do?